Today on Inside the Blueprint, a nice way to prevent cyber hackers from disrupting financial institutions' daily operations. Find out why and how IBM Turbonomic is helping corporations keep costs in check for optimal efficiency and quality output. It's been improving lives for more than 60 years. A best-in-class surface protection from Dupont Tedlar, used on airplane interiors, construction sites, and beyond. Plus a visit to Toyota Material Handling's 1 million square foot Indiana headquarters, an enormous state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. Let's go inside the blueprint. According to the Federal Trade Commission, consumers reported they lost nearly $8.8 billion to fraud last year. Other organizations peg financial crime losses at even higher numbers. Through all types of scammers, including investment and imposter-type scams, criminal activity remains high. So what can be done to combat these increasing threats? One company is combining its industry knowledge and technology innovation in artificial intelligence and data management so that financial institutions know more and risk less. Actimize is a market leader that works with some of the world's largest financial institutions to help them fight fraud and financial crime. The award-winning technology company is known for its expertise in breakthrough technologies that solve financial crime.
Actimize protects the global financial system against criminals, the bad guys, and against them committing financial fraud. Our solutions are used to address challenges that the market faces, and we have solutions for anti-money laundering, enterprise fraud, and also trade surveillance and suitability. We actually work with hundreds of clients around the world. We work with 10 out of 10 of the largest firms and banks globally, and we use the data and our partnership with them to provide these solutions.
Artificial intelligence has become mission-critical in combating financial criminals. The use of AI technology has been expanded, particularly where agility and speed are required.
AI is paramount to fighting financial crime quickly. If you think about it, it's always been the criminals who've leveraged speed and agility in order to make off with funds. It's always been part of their toolkit. Well, in today's digital world, we can try and slow the bad guys down, but the reality is we need to be just as fast, if not faster and more agile than the criminals. Now, the financial services industry has invested a tremendous amount into a faster payments infrastructure. Faster payments means faster fraud. Now, the good news is that because of digital transformation, we now have more data than ever today. We also have a cloud platform that can bring this data along with our artificial intelligence, and this is the recipe to fighting financial crime.
All sizes of financial institutions benefit from Actimize's innovations and advanced solutions, from community banks and regional institutions and credit unions to large global entities.
While Actimize processes billions of transactions each day, we also tailor our solutions for both large banks and mid-tier banks. And we do so all sizes of banks can leverage our solutions and our expert services. And as new regulations hit the market, we realize that our clients need to be in compliance. They need to stay in compliance, and they need to do so quickly. So Actimize takes care of this. We provide regulatory reporting, solutions, and tools for our customers worldwide, and we do so in a cost-effective manner.
The 2023 Actimize Fraud Insights Report delved deeply into the banking and payments landscape and uncovers the most pressing threats and patterns impacting financial institutions.
We use AI techniques to glean insights across the industry. We call this collective intelligence. It allows us to spot new fraud tactics that are being deployed by criminals and see emerging threats as they occur. This can happen at one or at a handful of financial services firms or banks. And what we do is we can safely and securely glean these insights and inform our clients. A very interesting finding from our Fraud Insights report was that we saw a 92% uptick, an increase in attempted fraud year over year. Now, this isn't fraud that actually happens, right? Banks are able to stop a lot of it, but that is a very high rate of attempted fraud. And as we continue to move to a cashless society, there's more and more opportunity for the criminals to attack all digital channels and really continue to attempt fraud.
Financial crime has changed dramatically over the last decade. New criminal typologies are constantly emerging, and criminals are getting smarter.
We invest a significant amount of money in innovation to stop these attacks, and we partner with FIs to fortify their defenses to help them stay ahead of new and emerging threats. Oftentimes, people are the weakest link in the chain. The good news is that AI can help prevent these types of attacks.
The software isn't just for large financial institutions. Banks of all sizes are innovating and managing risks with NICE Actimize. And speaking of making a difference,
Financial crimes take many forms, and it's not only financial institutions that are impacted. There's a vast human impact as well. So there are scams that target individuals or segments of the population. An example, something we saw a lot of during the pandemic, was elder abuse. Folks are stuck at home, they might be alone, and criminals prey on vulnerabilities. And that could leave somebody, with an empty bank account if it's a massive scam. Then there are crimes that are much more impactful to society as a whole. Things like human trafficking, which today we call modern-day slavery. Arms dealing, drug trafficking, terrorist financing. This is big business. And in order for the criminals to leverage the proceeds of this big business, we're talking billions of dollars, they have to launder money through the financial systems. So what we do as an organization is we work with nonprofits across the globe to help educate our clients, financial services firms, on how to follow the money, what to look for to detect these types of crimes. And we also work to educate the population as a whole. What to look for, what is smishing, what is phishing, what is a romance scam, or what is elder abuse.
financial crime is growing, and new types of crime are emerging every day. It's vital that financial institutions and other businesses invest in educating themselves to find ways to leverage specialized solutions to address attacks against their businesses and their customers. For more information, go to niceactimize.com or visit us at insighttheblueprint.com. The bottom line. For today's most competitive business environments, maintaining a healthy bottom line means the difference between success and failure. Small, medium, and large businesses must deliver, produce better, and do it all more efficiently and at lower costs. Businesses achieving that will survive and succeed.
We've seen rapid acceleration in the way companies are moving to digitize their manual processes. And this leads to complexity across IT environments, more applications, more APIs to support those applications, and it leads to general observability challenges in terms of how teams are seeing the data and able to make decisions based on insights across that data.
The only reason why IT exists is to assure application performance for the end users, the business applications that actually drive the business. If you think about the public cloud, what IT organizations are doing today is they're over-provisioning their application workloads, meaning they're buying a whole lot more resources than they actually need to do to assure performance, to protect the performance of those business applications. What a lot of customers are really looking for is a solution where they can cut their bottom line costs, but assure performance at the same time. And if you think about it, there are millions of different configuration options that you could choose from in the public cloud. If you choose too little, that's where you get the poor performance. If you choose too much, they'll charge you by the second of what you allocate, not by what you're consuming. And that's where Turbonomic comes in, to make sure that we assure the performance at the lowest possible cost and in real time.
Today's most successful sustainable IT models make the best use of compute, memory, storage, and network resources at every layer.
If organizations want to control what they're spending in the cloud, they need to remember why they invest in IT in the first place. IT exists to provide the business with applications and services that deliver value to their organization and help them meet their business objectives. But at the end of the day, all businesses are about making sure you get the most return for the investment that you're making. That is what Turbonomic can do. Turbonomic continuously automates decisions that make sure that everything is continuously getting what it needs to perform CPU, memory, storage, and network at the lowest possible cost, eliminating the need to over-provision or over-allocate to meet the business's needs with IT. There are two things that make Turbonomic really unique. The first is our focus on multi-cloud and hybrid cloud. Our system can understand any application stack, whether it's in an on-premise data center, the public cloud, or any cloud-native or microservice application architecture that our customers are using, and generate decisions that help make sure that things get the exact resources they need to perform at the lowest possible cost. The second thing that really makes Turbonomic special is our ability to automate these decisions so that our customers can completely relinquish control of application resourcing to our system to make sure that no matter how application demand changes, all applications get what they need continuously without a human needing to be in the loop, leaving our customer team members free to focus on what they specialize in, not what software can automate.
We're deeply invested in the success of our clients, and I get to speak with many of our clients very often. One of the things I hear about all the time is the tremendous success they're having using Turbonomic in their environments. BBC Studios managed thousands of VMs on-prem in their data center, increasing the density of their existing infrastructure at the lowest cost possible. That helped them defer their future costs. JB Hunt was migrating thousands of workloads from one public cloud to another, and they needed something to right-size their investments as well as assure application performance. And we had Providence Health that was migrating thousands of workloads to a public cloud. And in less than 10 months, with the help of Turbonomic, they were taking thousands of actions, thereby saving $2 million, improving application performance at the lowest cost possible, and improving elasticity in the cloud.
IBM Turbonomic assures application performance and minimizes costs using AI to dynamically resource those applications. And through that, our customers see savings, namely a 33% cost avoidance in their public cloud expenditures, as well as a 75% savings in their annual infrastructure refresh costs. So it's not just cost savings that our clients see. We're able to augment human decision-making, freeing up their time to be more strategic. So we see 30% on average time saved across our engineering teams through this automation technology.
Turbonomic is used by over 3,000 organizations, including many of the Fortune 500.
Our customers are migrating their workloads from on-prem data centers to the cloud. What they need is a solution that helps them right-size those workloads, improves the performance, get elasticity at scale with automation. The feedback we're hearing from the clients is they also need, in addition to that, a full view into the financial costs and expense of running those workloads in the cloud. Turbonomic does the operate and execute part very well from a FinOps standpoint. We're making now investments to provide our customers with a financial view of running those workloads in the cloud, leveraging the new capabilities of Turbonomic.
A lot of customers first come to us because they believe they have a cost problem in the public cloud. The reality is it's actually a performance problem. What I mean by that is when they were on-premise, they architected their applications to make sure they could assure performance. And then they just did a lift and shift, meaning they took the same size that they had on-premise and moved them to the public cloud. A couple months later, the CFO, CIO calls down and says, "Why is my bill so high?" The reality is that they did a lift and shift because they wanted to make sure they could assure performance. It worked well on-premise, it's going to work that way on the public cloud. It's actually a performance problem first, and Turbonomic can solve that by making sure that we understand the demand of the application and then automatically matching up to the supply of the public cloud. So in real time, you'll have that perfect intersection between performance and being most effective from a cost perspective without compromising the performance of the application.
Discover how your organization can secure a better bottom line, better IT efficiency, and overall better performance. Visit ibm.com/blueprint. And for the best in biz news and views, visit us at insidetheblueprint.com. The power of Mother Nature, the ravages of Father Time, neither for the weak or the unprepared. In business, only the strong survive. So too must their products.
So no matter what the weather, Tedlar is designed to stand the test of time. And it does this because it's incredibly inert, It's resistant to acids and bases and salty air, and it's also incredibly flexible. So you can bend it without it cracking and exposing a substrate. That makes it extremely useful in harsh environments like outdoors, by the coast, in the tropics, in the desert, or even in industrial areas where it will protect substrates and look good for decades.
Dupont Tedlar is a polyvinyl fluoride, or a PVF film, that has a long history in a host of applications. That includes aircraft interiors, but also anti-graffiti signage, transportation, solar panels, and building construction, interiors and exteriors. It essentially provides an impermeable barrier of protection against UV rays, against corrosion, saltwater buildup, graffiti, whatever it is that those surfaces come across in their lifetime. It resists mold and mildew, it has excellent fire and smoke ratings, so it's a very safe and stable material that keeps things looking new for decades.
For more than 60 years, it's been the industrial go-to, offering superior surface protection to the world's leading industries. From NASA's Phoenix Mars lander mission to right here on Earth, aerospace, construction, signage, graphics, solar voltaic, and nearly every industry in between.
So we have many use cases for Tedlar around the world where it's really stood up for decades, north of 50 years. So we offer very long warranties, especially by the coast for building and construction applications. So we actually have sports domes in Saudi Arabia and desert climates. We have metal roofs and siding in Hilton Head in southern Florida where there's heavy corrosion, saltwater buildup, UV light. We have hospital interiors, hotel interiors in China, in the US, and other parts of the world that have heavy cleaning and heavy foot traffic. And we always say the most sustainable building is the one that already exists. So Tedlar is basically ensuring that you have less replacement, less material waste over the lifetime of a building.
DuPont Tedlar's polyvinyl fluoride. A rich history, a vibrant present, and a bright future.
Our brilliant DuPont scientists invented PVF resin in 1960, which we turned and cast it into a film. And the first use of Tedlar was in aircraft industry. Every time you fly on an airplane, Boeing or Airbus, when you're touching the sidewall, you're touching Tedlar. So it's a protective film. And since that day, it's early 1960s, we've been finding new uses of Tedlar. Right now, our growth focus is mostly in building and construction industry, metal roofing, outdoor facades, wall coverings, and we're tapping into new uses of Tedlar every day. We have a wide range of customers in building and construction industry who bring innovative solutions with Tedlar.
So we, U.S. Steel, discovered DuPont Tedlar at a trade event about a year ago, and started asking questions. What is the product? If it offers this, better performance compared to other coil coatings, then why isn't it on our metal? So here we are. Fast forward several months later, our customers are interested. We're still very interested. The market, we see a lot of potential in the market. So we like the concept and idea of a U.S. Steel corrosion-resistant product with DuPont Tedlar, mainly because both are 100% made in America.
Tedlar is used across all of our factories across the world. Tedlar adds a lot of value, both residential and commercial. Ever since the pandemic, it's really been used for hotels. It's used as durability, cleanability, especially when you get times to healthcare. There's a lot of different types of cleaners that are used, and Tedlar allows us to provide a very safe, durable, cleanable product.
So the best way to test our products is by working with customers to see them in action. We want to see our products in the worst environments. We also test our products by going into the lab and doing testing to make sure that they withstand the application. So we can look at corrosion and chemical resistance and flexibility and UV durability to make sure that our products don't change and continue to look good for decades. So we have a global R&D organization with labs all over the world, that allows us to partner with customers locally to develop the best possible products for any given application.
So many applications across a wide assortment of product categories.
We've been manufacturing Tedlar for over 60 years. Our supply chain is solely in the United States, from our monomer production, polymer production, through our film manufacturing facilities, and we're able to distribute to any customer around the world. At our manufacturing facilities, our #1 priority is safety. We want to make sure that people leave the plant the same way that they got here. We also have a very robust quality system to ensure that all of the films that we manufacture are meeting the needs and expectations that our customers have for any application that they need. At the plant, we have a high focus on quality and reliably supplying our customers. We also have a focus on sustainability, where we have several recycle streams within the plant that we try to recapture and recycle as much product as possible.
One of the greatest satisfactions that myself and my customer service team get from serving our customers is we are relationship builders. We have built wonderful relationships with our client base. We communicate with them sometimes daily, and our main goal is to service this customer. And our customers are located in Asia Pacific, North America, EMEA. And our main goal is to get them what they need, the Tedlar film that they've ordered, when they need it and how they need it, and most importantly, on time.
For business, industry, and home, discover how Tedlar adds years to the life of your products. Visit Tedlar.com. And for the latest in biz news and views, InsideTheBlueprint.com. Toyota, an iconic brand. Vehicles trusted and driven by millions. But this brand name is more than just cars and trucks. Inside the Blueprint visited Toyota's Material Handling Division, located south of Indianapolis. A 1.5 million square foot manufacturing facility, a division helping lead the forklift and material handling industry since 1967. An industry contributing more than $26 billion to U.S. annual GDP. Toyota's electric forklift latest product lineups are bringing continued innovation to the marketplace, cutting-edge innovation from a company that's been the material handling leader for more than 50 years.
In 1989, we started in a 250,000 square foot factory focused on only internal combustion engine forklifts. We've transformed ourselves into a full-line material handling solutions provider. Over the last decade, we've been investing significant amount of money and resources into localizing development of electric forklifts to the U.S. so that we can be close to our customers and understand what they need and to be able to deliver on their requests. The TPS is unique to Toyota, provides an advantage for Toyota and for our customers when we talk about reduced cost, reduced lead time, and of course, the highest quality. But there's one thing that ties all of them together, and that is the elimination of waste.
Toyota Material Handling, a half-century as a North American innovator, continues to set the standard of excellence as the total material handling solutions leader in the design, engineering, manufacturing, aftermarket, and extensive North American dealer service network for all of their handling products, including the newest lineup of electric forklifts.
Last fall, we introduced 22 brand new electric products. And the significance of that is twofold. One, it was the single largest product launch in Toyota Material Handling's history, but really more importantly, it's electric products.
Toyota Material Handling is actually focusing on bringing in a lot of new products. We're focusing on completely refreshing our entire electric product line, in particular the products that we build here in Columbus, Indiana, our 3-wheel electric and 4-wheel electric, and we're also looking to electrify our entire internal combustion product line from 3,000 pounds to 17,500 pounds.
The whole portfolio of our products and services, we kind of go top to bottom. Historically, we've been very much a forklift manufacturer. And that has transformed, right, from a forklift to an internal combustion engine to electrification, and really beyond that to services, to automation. And that's where the industry is going. The distribution centers have grown tremendously, and we're here to serve those needs.
Providing forklifts to the world since 1967, fall 2021 marked the largest launch in material handling history. Going green has truly come of age.
For several decades now, Toyota has been one of the leaders in providing electric material handling equipment. What makes this opportunity unique is really the introduction of a lithium-ion battery and the ecosystem that we feel we can provide customers to really satisfy their biggest material handling needs. So that includes the truck, it includes the lithium-ion battery, the battery charger, and then all of the insights that we can gain from the energy management systems and the telemetry that's wrapped around that. We just really feel like we're in a unique position to provide customers with the lowest cost of ownership. There's a huge responsibility when a customer buys a Toyota product, right? I mean, there's expectations that they have when they see that brand and image. So it really starts with, kind of understanding the customer's perspective. They expect the highest quality. They expect an extremely reliable, dependable product that's durable for their application. So Toyota has a very defined development review process.
Toyota's philosophy on Kaizen, which is continuous improvement, is really fantastic. The difference, I think, between Toyota and other companies is that our Kaizen opportunities are every day by every associate. We come in every day to try to do what we did yesterday better. It's about the everyday perseverance of continually improving, either in cost, quality, safety, focused on the customer. Every day, every associate comes in to try to improve what they did yesterday. That's the beauty, right? That's the difference. That's the secret sauce for Toyota.
Toyota Material Handling is the total solutions provider, ready to meet all of your company's material handling needs. To find out how Total Solutions can help meet your business needs and your bottom line, visit toyotaforklift.com. Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit InsideTheBlueprint.com.